My happy ending is that whatever happens to me, my family is okay.
What happens when the voice, which made millions laugh, suddenly falls silent today?
I think that's my happy ending because that's what I care about.
The world of tales is mourning a shocking and tragic loss. The ingenious mind behind Confessions of a Shopaholic, the woman whose words comforted, inspired, and entertained generations, is no longer with us. Sophie Kinsella died at age 55. Sophie Kinsella, born Madeleine Wickham, wasn't just a novelist. She was a global phenomenon, lovingly crowned the queen of romantic comedy. Her books weren't just stories. They were escapes, lifelines, and companions for over 45 million readers around the world. But behind the laughter that Sophie brought to so many, she was quietly fighting one of the most difficult battles anyone could imagine. In April 2024, she let the world know that at the end of 2022,
And he had to tell me more than once, over and over, this bad news, you've got cancer.
she had undergone surgery, radiotherapy, and chemotherapy. She fought with so much courage and grace. 18 months later, the world woke up to news nobody wanted to hear. Sophie's story began long before fame found her. Born in London in 1969, she studied at Oxford, switched majors from music to philosophy, politics, and economics, and later worked as a financial journalist. But during long train rides to work, while reading novels by writers she admired, an idea began to spark. She wanted to write her own book. At the tender age of 24, she had published her first novel, The Tennis Party, under her own name. She then wrote 7 books as Madeleine Wickham, presumably darker and more serious ensemble pieces that told a lot about the surety of the storyteller to come. But all of that would change when she sent off a manuscript under a secret pen name, Sophie Kinsella. That manuscript became The Secret Dream World of a Shopaholic, later to be known throughout the world as Confessions of a Shopaholic, the story of Becky Bloomwood, a comic, erring financial journalist who loved to shop just that little bit too much, captured worldwide hearts. Sophie once said shopping had become a national pastime and no one had written about it. She took a chance and created a literary empire. The Shopaholic series grew into 10 best-selling books, and in 2009, it made its way to the big screen when Isla Fisher and Hugh Dancy brought her characters to life. But Sophie didn't stop there. From Can You Keep a Secret to The Undomestic Goddess to Remember Me. She wrote comedies bursting with heart and humanity. In 2023, even in the throes of her illness, she published The Burnout, inspired by her own struggles with exhaustion and recovery. In addition, she had reached children and teenagers with her books Mummy Fairy and Me and Finding Audrey, proving that she can touch the hearts of readers at any age. Even though labeled chick lit, Sophie always defended her writing. Women are complex, multi-layered, and allowed to be smart, clumsy, funny, emotional, and all that comes between. Her characters reflected real women, and that honesty made millions fall in love with her work. Behind her success was the love of her life, Henry Wickham, whom she met on her very first night at Oxford. They married young at 21 and went on to build a beautiful family together with their 5 children. Today, her words, full of warmth, humor, and heart, remain with us forever as her readers, colleagues, and the literary world mourn her loss. Sophie Kinsella may be gone, but her stories will continue to live, laugh, and heal through every reader who picks up her books.